This album is called Waitsgiving. And it's about a time capsule that was put into the ground in the 70s. And in the 90s, someone finds it and they dig it up. Or they don't dig it up, they leave it buried. And the town creates a holiday called Waitsgiving, based on the act of not digging up the time capsule and not, the act of patience. So, this is on the album too.
Wait.
This sound, wait. It's on track 2. Here we go. So anyway, it's based. The album is based on an actual time capsule that was not dug up over here on the Wells Fargo.
Just fine. Excuse me.
Anyway, I'm going to take you to that time capsule. Right. So in the 90s, someone buried a time capsule. This is a real story. This next thing I'm about to tell you really happened. In the 90s, someone buried a time capsule in front of the Wells Fargo building, and in 2012, they were supposed to dig it up, and they didn't dig it up. And a group of people gathered around and said, hey, let's come back here every year and celebrate the fact that this time capsule hasn't been dug up. So, that's what the album is based on. The idea that if a town did that in the 90s, not 2012, and then the holiday grew and grew and grew and became a whole thing over decades, where everyone observed patience. So I wrote this album about patience and about a whole town shutting down. And then the whole world shut down because of COVID-19. And in a way I felt scooped by the world because my album wasn't original anymore. But I also felt like a great burden of like having to get it out soon, so that maybe some of the songs from the album can help people get through the pandemic. Maybe I have a big head to think that, but that was the case, and so here it was, and this was the time capsule right here. Here we are, Denton, Texas, 11/11, right? 11/11, whatever. 11/11/2020. Here we go. Local station when a singer, he asked if we could try and shout a little louder. I craned up my neck, yelled at the weather. It looked like the spring, felt like the summer. I raced back inside to try out a flavor based on the song heard on the player. Placed down a block of ice on the shaver, raise up the syrup, mixed together and pour the creation on the other. Find a name, move on to another. Glance out the window for my grandfather, rinse and repeat the beat on your cover. 100 flavors, 7 hours, though I am tired, it doesn't matter, I am creative, I am inspired forever and ever and ever and ever, and oh my God. I lost my train of thought. A snow cone thaws. I will gladly spend my days creating cones for every song the radio plays. Oh, I'm not great with synesthesia, just impatience to make great. Snow cone. Here we go. My father made art like my grandfather. I'm trying real hard to get a little better. The way that I'll start to get get a little better. Part by part, little by my calculation, the combination of local station and inspiration will equal greatness if I'm patient. Here are a few things that I created, best I could do before it turned noon. A submarine 2, banana, pineapple, and 3. I believe I heard Sleepy Jean, and turn it led me to coffee, dream, single, that the cone of the day came from a tape. The DJ explained she bought it that day from the counter display. It was about grapefruit spoons, so I used grapefruit juice and syrup infused with flour. My grandfather pulls the cup back from his mouth and he says to me, "Oh my God." You don't have to try so hard. An awkward pause. You're great the way you are. And a flock of birds dock on the power lines a block away. We shut down the stand early, watch the sunset fade, and toast our styrofoam to yet another brilliant day. Making snow cones, yeah. The local station when a singer, he asked if it would be much nicer to be older. Well, I don't think things can get much nicer, and I'm old enough as is.
Wait.
Oh, my mask is back on.